Good morning, everyone. It's Glen Kellaway coming to you from the basement. It is Friday morning, starting to warm up here in Trenton, Ontario. It's supposed to be 15 degrees Celsius today, which is what, 30, like 50 some degrees, I guess, Fahrenheit. Sun shining. I had something show up at my door yesterday that I've been pretty excited waiting to get. I thought I'd open it in front of you. Norah Jones, live. Till we meet again. I'm a big Norah fan. Love her voice. I've always said Janis Joplin is my favorite female vocalist and Norah Jones is second. She just, her voice has this bluesy quality to it and relaxed and really warm and it's just ear candy to me. She sounds great. Great musician. I've got quite a few CDs of Norah's catalog. This is the only vinyl I have. I'm going to show you what I do have after we open this. I don't have her complete discography because there was a couple that I wasn't really a big fan of. She kind of started to go a bit poppy there. Just seemed like it wasn't really geared for me. But let's see, got the wrapping off. So let's look at this together. Front cover. Back cover. Now this just came out on, I don't know if it was yesterday or the week before, the 16th maybe. Live recordings from touring around from 2017 to 2019, I believe. It's a pretty good retrospective of her career. Starts off and ends with cover songs. Cold, Cold Heart, Hank Williams, which was on her first album, Come Away With Me. Cold, Cold Heart starts it off, and it finishes with Black Hole Sun, which was recorded in Detroit 5 days after Chris Cornell passed away. So it was a real tribute to Chris. I'm really anxious to hear that one. But Cold, Cold Heart is on here. It Was You, Begin Again, Those Sweet Words. That's side one, side A, side B. I've got to See You Again. After the Fall, I'll Be Gone. Side C, Just a Little Bit, Falling, Tragedy, and Sunrise. And side D, Flip Side, Don't Know Why, which is probably her most famous song, and Black Hole Sun. So there we go. Let's check the inside here. So it's a lot of thank yous and special thanks, and the venues where she played the shows. Then just a list of the songs who played on the in her band. Her band was Norah on piano and vocals, Brian Blade drums, Chris Thompson upright bass, Peter Rem organ. Who else is on here? They're pretty consistent. There's one Jesse Murphy playing drums. I thought her regular guitar, yeah, Jesse Harris, who I think plays with her quite a bit, plays on a lot of these songs too. So no guest stars or anything. It's just Norah and a very bare bones band, which is the best way to see her or hear her, I think. This is on. I thought this was on Blue Note. I'm a little surprised. Let's see. I thought I saw a preview copy with a Blue Note label. And I can't read. Interesting. But there we go. There you have it. So that is Norah's new album. I'm going to listen to it today. Monday morning wrap up, I will include a review. Norah. So I first discovered her when her first album was coming out in 2002. I read an article about her on the internet that mentioned she was Ravi Shankar's daughter. That's because I'm a Ravi Shankar fan. That's what interested me, got me. Then I went online and I found, one of those illegal download sites that were going to Napsters and all that stuff that was going on back then. I found a couple of songs of hers on one of those and listened to them, and was pretty impressed. Loved her voice right away, and I immediately bought the CD. Norah Jones, "Come Away with Me." Now, I made a couple of notes here because you don't realize how big a deal this album was. So much, Norah sold over 50 million albums worldwide to date, 9 Grammys. But "Come Away with Me" blew everybody away that year. Album of the year, record of the year, new artist of the year. She was just everywhere. Came out in 2002, sold over 27 million copies. It's a freaking just a great album. Beautiful, just a beautiful recording. It's great. Her second album. Now, how do you follow that up? That's always a tough thing for an artist, I think. The second album is the one that is the toughest. You don't want to look like a one-hit wonder. Her second album was "Feels Like Home," which is great. It had basically the same kind of feel. It was maybe a bit more country-ish than the first song. Album had "Cold Cold Heart" on it, and it had like a country. It was a mix of country and blues and jazz and pop. And this one's basically the same, but I think a little more country leaning. And I think Dolly Parton. I haven't listened to this album for a while, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, "Creepin' In" is a duet with Dolly. But this was a pretty solid record, and it has the song "Sunrise" on it, which is a great song. It's the opening track. Okay, I'm missing a couple albums. The next one I have, so that's the first, second. I'm missing the third, fourth, and fifth albums. "Daybreaks" is her sixth album, which came out in 2016. This is a pretty good record. Then after that, seventh, her last studio album, most recent studio album, really good. "Pick Me Up Off the Floor." This is came out in 2020. Almost like a return to the first album, piano-based, jazzy, bluesy. Yeah, really solid record. Solid. Now, when Norah was first getting started, she was born in Manhattan, but her mom and her split and moved to Texas, where she was raised and schooled and whatever. She went back to Manhattan to try and get a career going in music. And she was playing in these little jazz clubs and stuff like that. And she got a guy by the name of Peter Malick, guitarist, jazz guitarist, walked in and saw her and asked if she would be interested in singing some songs on a project he was working on. So this was released after she was famous. The Peter Malick Group featuring Norah Jones. Really good album. Really good. Yeah, recorded in the summer of 2000. Definitely worth checking out. Yeah, so like I said, I was really interested in her because of her connection with Ravi being her father. And I'm also a big fan of Ravi Shankar's daughter, Anushka. I saw Ravi and Anushka at Roy Thompson Hall in Toronto in the late 90s, I'm going to say. And wow, what a concert. Incredible. Incredible concert. I've been buying Anushka's records ever since. A couple of years ago, I don't know how many years ago now, maybe 3, 4 years ago, she did an album and got her half sister, Norah, to collaborate on it. It's a wonderful record. It is called Traces of You. Anushka Shankar. Another talented woman, man. Really talented. You may have seen her in Beatles fans. Always Beatles connection. Um, she did her dad wrote a score to start the concert for George, and she did the performance of the music. Beautifully done. Anushka Shankar. But anyway, Norah plays on this album and sings beautifully. She does the title song, Traces of You, and I think there's one more too. Maybe no. Oh, The Sun Won't Set, the first song. First song's called Sun Won't Set. That's with Norah Jones, and Traces of You with Norah Jones. Beautiful. You can listen to them on YouTube if you want. Their vocals are gorgeous. The music's incredible. This is a really, really nice album. Anyway, Norah Jones. I'm excited to listen to this. You know what I'm going to be doing Friday afternoon. So thank you for watching. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm sure we'll be back soon with another video. And peace out, everyone.